And here in New York, the state has ambitious climate goals to cut greenhouse gas emissions by 85% by the year 2050. And retrofitting facilities in order to reduce electricity consumption is key to meeting those goals. One popular supermarket on the Upper West Side is doing just that with the help of Con Edison. Political reporter Juan Manuel Benitez joins me now with the details. Good evening, Juan.
Good evening, Errol. Saving power is more important now than ever because the electricity bills are going way up, and businesses are trying to adapt in this new environment. The store is busy and the kitchen is in full work mode, but at Zabars, General Manager Scott Goldshine takes a moment to show us how the business is trying to lower its electricity bill. Better sealed refrigerator doors, case night covers, and new LED light fixtures.
Everything you see on the ceilings is going to be this.
In the last 3 years, the store has spent more than $150,000 in such upgrades, and Gulshan says the investment is already paying off.
A, it's something to do good for the environment. B, it's obviously a money-saving issue as well.
Zabars is benefiting from a Con Edison program that offers incentives to small and medium-sized businesses, helping them with the upgrades. The utility company helped Zabars through the whole process, even paying for 70% of the total renovation cost.
Con Edison is making sure that our customers are taking advantage of these opportunities by providing them the resources, the expertise, and the programs to help them take advantage of energy efficiency incentives.
The power demand is expected to grow exponentially in the coming years as the city and the state reduce their reliance on fossil fuels for things like heating and cooking. That's why helping customers reduce their electricity needs makes sense for a company like Con Edison.
If you use less, you help us keep the grid reliable, and that's a benefit to the utility. So we make sure that we're working together again to keep costs down, to make sure that we give customers options, and to make sure that the grid is more reliable than it's ever been before.
Con Edison says that the annual savings for a business like Zabars could be in the tens of thousands of dollars. Also, upgrades like better lighting could help with other parts of the business bottom line.
You know, you buy with your eyes, especially in the food business. So if something looks that much more attractive, people are more willing to give it a shot as opposed to if it looks, eh.
At the same time, Con Edison is warning residential and commercial customers about increases in their electric this winter, ranging from 22 to 28%, Errol.
Whoa, you buried the lead there, my friend. 22
Yes.
to 28% increases this winter? That's what we should expect?
Because of energy costs, because of supply and delivery costs, and also because of this transition that we're trying to do to non-fossil fuel power. It's going to hurt a little bit, not only here in the United States, but all over the world.
I'm not used to thinking of Zabars as a small business or even a medium-sized business, but it sounds like Con Edison is doing this for quite a lot of businesses here in the city.
That's right, and they've been helping, they say, a lot of businesses in the past since the program started a few years ago, and they have budgeted $20 million for this program for next year alone.
And so the ambitious climate goals that the state has put forward, is it safe to say that this is a public-private effort, meaning Con Edison is supposed to help us meet some of those public goals?
Well, remember that the goals is we are trying to reduce our reliance on fossil fuels, and most of our electricity right now in the state of New York comes from burning gas. So if we go now to other forms of energy, and now we don't get heating from gas, and we get it from the electricity, and then more power is going to be needed all over the state and the city, and that's what's happening here.
Okay, and you can get a head start now. Thanks very much, Juan.